Hello, good morning. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Coffee Break with Tara by Laura González. My name is Laura González, and I welcome you to the Coffee Break. Today, Friday. Today is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Friday, February 17th. What? Like, where does the time go? And today we have learning the card of the day, but I'm also doing at least one oracle, maybe two. Let's see. Hello, my Blair. Hello, Janet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And here on the gram is Catchy. Hello, and Catchy. Welcome. How are you? So it's been a while since we do learning the card of the day because it's been a while since I'm able to do this video on Friday. As a matter of fact, I'm a little late, but we're not going to talk about that. So let's see what card we have for today. Uh, 11 Catchy, I love that you put the little hand waving. I really do. I look forward to it when they appear on Instagram. 11 Catchy, every time I say hi, they put the little waving hand emoji. I like that. All right. It's the little things. Woo! The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is a card that says pretty much to leave the past behind, to not go and touch that thing with a 10-foot pole, and to let bygones be bygones. Easier said than done. Oh, the coffee's super hot. It's always easier said than done, right? Um, but hey, that's the message for today. So if possible, is it Mercury in retrograde or something? I don't know. If possible, to count how much we have grown to this point and then let the past behind, leave the past behind. So how do we come up with to this conclusion on this card? First of all, we have cups, the element of cups, and those represent emotions, relationships, um, vulnerability, sentiments, feelings, etc. Cups are all about how we feel our emotions. And then, obviously, the number 8, which is the infinite sign, and the number 8 that is reminding us to be strong and that we always gonna kind of touch back into that situation and then move forward. The person walking away obviously is talking about, let's walk away from what hurts. There is a deeper dimension to the card, which is digging deeper. So this is one of those cards that is more about, I mean, it is very dependent on the context and what other cards are around it and what are the other cards saying. But the other dimension of this card is to dig deep into our feelings, into our emotions, not try to deny them or to hide them, but rather to welcome them, recognize them, and then understanding why are they presenting themselves, and then healing whatever needs to be healed. When you dig very, very deep into the ocean, you can get, you know, that little boot. with the fish coming out of it, or you can get a treasure. And sometimes even painful moments bring, most of the times, I'm gonna dare say, most of the times when we actually dig deep into that ocean of our feelings, we come up with lessons, with learning, with situations that help us do better, feel better, and gain that emotional intelligence. If you need a private session, you can always hire me for private sessions. And I don't answer people's questions while I'm doing these live readings. So Shilpa, you can always hire me for a private session. All right, let's see what this oracle has for us. The truth. Hi, Brenda. Brenda la Mala. Brenda la Mala is on Insta. Truth. Okay, let's see what the card of truth has for us. Truth. Funny how the troll disappeared on its own. Haha. Alright, so truth. You are being inspired to know that God is all and all is God. We are in the eternal moment of now. Now is what we have. Now is divine. So we're going to modify that one. You are being inspired to know that the divine is all and all is divine. We are in the eternal moment of now. Now is what we have. Now is divine. I agree with that concept that now is divine, but I also agree with the concept that some of your feelings and emotions are informed by what happened on other nows that happened before. There is a fine line, right? There is a fine line between, hi Patty Flan, welcome, welcome, welcome. There is a fine line between living the now and not going back to traumatic situations and recognizing your emotions, because your emotions are informed by traumatic situations of the past. So live now, but don't dismiss your lived experience. I think that is, to me, that is the balance. Like, yeah, I want to live now, but I also want to recognize when something triggers me again, and I'm thinking of an emotion that is probably not my favorite. Salud. It's just coffee. It's not too early for adult beverages. Hi, Apigaya. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Shoy Vexa, welcome. Okay, let's see what the Gospel of Aradia has for us today. The shadow. The shadow. And the shadow is saying, we all have a shadow side. Find balance in all things. Rest in the positive aspects of your shadow, like you would rest in the void of the dark moon. Some events and people leave a long, dark shadow over future happiness. Shine a light on a dark situation. Is your shadow actually your strength? I don't particularly love when the cards call me out, but I love when the cards call me out. We all have a shadow side. Find balance in all things. Rest in the positive aspects of your shadow, like you would rest in the void of the dark moon. Some events and people leave a long dark shadow over future happiness. Shine a light on a dark situation. Is your shadow actually your strength? Yes, it is. The shadow looms dark. The shadow looms long. Its siren call beckons. It sings its seductive song. You might not see it within you. It hides away in the blind spot. Behind you, within you, squeezing your all will in a knot. So I'm gonna read it again and then I'm gonna go away because as you can see, I'm very touched by this. The shadow looms dark, the shadow looms long. Its siren call beckons, it sings its seductive song. You might not see it within you, it hides away in the blind spot. Behind you, within you, squeezing your will in a knot. Recognize your feelings, honor your feelings, listen to them, and heal yourself accordingly. Nobody in this planet has all their act together. Nobody. We all have shadows and we all have moments of emotions that are not our favorite emotions, but they are such important emotions that they come and teach us about ourselves and about growth. And most importantly, I will say about loving ourselves unconditionally, radically, and fully. And I hope that your weekend is such that is filled with knowledge and love and emotions that will teach you big, big, good lessons. Speaking of the weekend, I will be doing a special on Love Spread. That is going to be on Saturday from 2 to 8:30. And on Sunday, I will be at the Maliway Brothers hosting the new moon ceremony. And if you have any emotions that are bubbling to the surface right now, it's because it's a new moon time. That's why I was looking at the calendar. I'm like, of course, the new moon is coming. It's not Mercury retrograde, it's the new moon that invites that introspection and that deep going into the ocean to find, you know, to find that deep lesson. Thank you, Blair. You also have a beautiful weekend. And to everybody, we'll see you Monday with Tarot for the Week, Wednesday with Oracles, and Friday. I don't think we're going to be able to have. Oh, yeah, we're going to be able to have Friday with learning the card of today. Until then, never forget that you are loved. Bye bye.